Step inside and take a seat. You're watching Black Curtain Recaps, classic movies in 5 minutes. In tonight's movie, a down-on-his-luck screenwriter with a short fuse becomes the prime suspect in a brutal murder. It's Nicholas Ray's masterpiece, 1950s in a Lonely Place.
Dick Steele! How are you? Don't you remember me? Well, you wrote the last picture I did in Columbia.
Well, I make it a point never to see pictures I write.
You, stop bothering my wife.
Oh, you shouldn't have done it, honey. No matter how much money that pig's got.
You pull over the curb.
Hey, what's wrong with right here?
We meet Dixon Steele, a washed-up Hollywood screenwriter with a hair-trigger temper and a reputation for violence.
There's no sacrifice too great for a chance at immortality.
Yes, sir.
His agent Mel offers him a final lifeline, adapting a trashy bestseller into a screenplay. Too cynical to even read it, Dix convinces a hat-check girl named Mildred, who has already finished the book, to come to his apartment and summarize the plot for him. As they arrive at his courtyard, they chance upon Laurel Gray, a new tenant.
Excuse me.
Inside, Mildred describes the story, but Dix thinks it stinks. He gives her cab fare, sends her home, and goes to sleep. The next morning, Dix is woken by Detective Brub Nicolai, an old war buddy, to invite him to the station. There, Captain Lochner delivers the news. Mildred has been brutally murdered, and Dix is the prime suspect. Dix's calm demeanor about the murder bothers Captain Lochner, and that's because Dix has the perfect alibi. Laurel Gray tells the police she saw him at home during the time of the murder, and follows it up with an unsolicited compliment.
I noticed him because he looked interesting. I like his face.
Dix and Laurel hit it off fast.
I've been looking for someone for a long time. I didn't know her name or where she lived. I'd never seen her before. And a girl was killed, and because of that, I found what I was looking for. Now I know your name, where you live, and how you look.
For the first time in years, Dix is inspired. He's writing again, he's happy, and his agent Mel is thrilled. It looks like the lonely place Dix inhabits is finally catching some light. But Captain Lochner isn't convinced, and soon, even Brub starts to doubt his friend's innocence. During a tense dinner with Brub and his wife Sylvia, Dix chillingly reenacts the murder. He describes how he would have killed Mildred with such cold, clinical detail.
Harder. Squeeze harder. It's wonderful to feel her throat crush under your arm.
Rob, stop it!
Still, Laurel stands by her man. Under pressure from the police, she proudly admits she's in love with Dix. And whatever history of violence Dix has, she believes he's changed. And no one will convince her otherwise, not even her confidant and masseuse Martha. During a beach trip, Dix learns that Laurel spoke to the police behind his back and flies into a livid rage. On the drive home, he nearly kills a young man in a terrifying road rage incident. As Laurel watches him, she is paralyzed with fear. She realizes that even if he didn't kill Mildred, he is entirely capable of it. Now, Laurel is having second thoughts. That she even began to have a problem sleeping. When Dix suddenly asks her to marry him, Laurel is too afraid to say no. Desperate, she confides in Mel that she's planning to flee to New York. She hands him the finished script, which Mel immediately takes to a producer. But when Dix finds out about it during their engagement party, he explodes. The party is ruined, and Laurel retreats to her apartment in terror. Back at the apartment, a remorseful Dix tries to apologize. But when he notices Laurel isn't wearing her engagement ring, and discovers her packed bags, his sorrow turns back into violence. He loses control.
I promise I'll stay with you. I love you, Dix. I'll marry you. I'll go away with you. Take me.
Run away from me the first chance you get.
And nearly strangles Laurel to death on her bed. He only stops when the phone rings. It's Brub at the police station with Captain Lochner. They have identified Mildred's killer. It was her boyfriend who has confessed to the murder. Dix is officially an innocent man. But it's too late. The trust is dead, and the love is destroyed. Laurel watches Dix walk away, knowing their goodbye is forever.
Goodbye, Dix.
In the end, it was Dix's inability to control his own darkness that destroyed it all, proving that some men are destined to live and die in a lonely place.
If you enjoyed this movie, please like and subscribe. See you in the next recap.
BCR, not your ordinary recaps channel.